M&Q stopped me out. So I don't know. Like I just got scammed. I know that sometimes it doesn't always mimic the same thing, but like this is like some stupid shit. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Will, and I'm here again to break down another trading week. And this week has been pretty slow, but I'm still happy that I am up. I'm not losing money. I'm not losing a week and winning a week. I'm actually just like okay this week. So that's a W. And this week hasn't been the greatest because there was not much volatility in the markets this week. And it is only Thursday today, but I want to call it because I did take a W day and I'm back to green. I don't want to lose tomorrow and just have a bad mental state. So I'm just going to call it this week. And this week was honestly a roller coaster, but I am going to break down that later. And I do have my live trades. But first, I want to break down some stats here. I'm up $122. Trade win percentage, 50%. My average win to loss is 134. And the reason being is because normally it's a one-to-one, but there's a lot of things that happen. So I do want to show you guys that. This is my week. I had 3 trading days and I did not trade Monday and I'm not going to trade Friday. The problem that I'm having this week is like I'm just taking more than one trade. Although I'm not like actually losing like a lot of money. There's reasons being, but I shouldn't be like exiting the trade really quickly because that's what I did. I entered the trade. I was in there for like couple, I guess 40 seconds and I did later just exited the trade because I wasn't confident. But I shouldn't be doing that. I should just be like either confident in my trade or not. And this is like the reason being that I take some like stupid things. I think in my head, I had the ability to re-enter trades. So that's why I'm just like taking non-quality setups. And then Wednesday, I had some stupid things going on, like Topstep trolled me, but I'll go through that later. And then today I took a W, and then we're finally green. And I don't want to just have like a bad day tomorrow. And tomorrow's probably going to be like choppy. And that's why I just want to call it this week. I'm not going to show you guys Monday, but I do have my live trades for all these days. I'm going to break down Tuesday, and then later I'll show you guys the live trade. Here's Tuesday. This is the 15-minute time frame. We can clearly see that we're just like this straight up bullish. And then we sweep some draws here, but we can't really see anything until we see what the 1 minute signatures do. So going into the day, we sweep lows on the 1 minute time frame. We sweep lows, we have bullish SMT, and then we start delivering higher. After we start delivering higher, I want to see some sort of like manipulation here to maybe see if we're bearish. So we start going higher. I still didn't really see anything. And I see ES still going up higher. We probably want this draw. But then I didn't really see anything to go higher because we just started going lower for no reason. And then we got a bullish SMT here. It started delivering. It fully got disrespected. So I'm like, okay, probably draws are going to be lower. And we do have this bearish SMT from here that is delivering us. So I'm thinking that the draws can be lower. And we ended up just chopping, and then we started going higher, and then I did lose that trade. In the live trade, I did move my stop loss to here because I'm like, why are we going to go higher? I was already kind of hesitating in this trade that I didn't like. So I don't know why I got into the trade again if I didn't like it. But it was hesitating, and I'm like, I'm going to move my stop loss because we should deliver lower. We shouldn't like slow down here and then go back up there. If we're going to go back to up there, then it's probably going to be like a bad trade or I'm just going to lose. All right, here's the live trade. I am speeding this up a bit. And we disrespected here, and I'm like, okay, why are we still going lower? So I'm pretty sure we want lower because we shouldn't disrespect a bullish SMT like that. We aren't going higher, so I'm just gonna short right there. And then my stop loss was pretty tiny, so we started going lower, but we're kind of hesitating here. I'm like, why are we so slow? Like, if we're actually delivering with speed, I'm like, why are we like failing to deliver? So I'm like, I might as well just exit this trade and look for something else. And that's what I did. Yeah, so I did take a tiny loss right there. And also the fees as well. Fast forward, we started going lower again. I'm like, okay, this trade, I guess this trade is working. Why am I exiting my trade? Then later I did get a bad fill. Because obviously it went lower. So this is where I got the trade. Started hesitating again. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, and then I was telling myself, I'm probably gonna lose this trade because the trade wasn't as good in the first place. And yeah, my stop loss was worse now. Yeah, so we keep going lower. I'm like, okay, it's looking like a better trade, but we still are like slowing down. Like, we should just dump right away because that's how I usually like trading. If the candles are like not delivering as fast as like, I'm not liking the trade as much anymore. And then that's when I decided to, yeah, I moved my stop loss right there to this high. And if we go up higher, then we shouldn't go higher if we're actually going to be bearish. So then I lost a trade. All right, here's the day where things don't go as planned. This is April 15, I think. Clearly, we are bullish. We are displacing through SIBIs from like the 4-hour and like the daily charts. And we're just clearly going higher. That's pretty much it. We're just like bullish. As you see here, I did take 3 trades. We go up higher, we take a draw. This is now we have bearish SMT. I don't even know what we have here, if it's SMT or not, but we just started displacing lower. I'm still thinking we're bullish, but we don't take a draw. We don't take any Nasdaq draw here. We take the ES draw, we get bullish SMT, and we start delivering higher. And we kind of disrespected this whole range right here, this OT range, and we started going up higher. Like, why are we doing that? If we're bearish, we should just keep continuing lower, but we're not doing that. And then we go up higher, and then we re-soup this high from earlier that we had, and then we don't deliver. Because I was honestly about to short around here. We soup this high right here. This is turtle soup. I started drawing like the turtle icon there, and then we have bearish SMT like this, and then we also soup this high. So it will look something like this, and then we start delivering lower. What happens here? We respect this little busy here that I drew, and then we don't go lower. Because I was gonna short this if we like disrespected that and go lower. But the problem is we didn't do that. Even though I kind of had a bullish narrative, I'm still gonna short if I see something, but I did not disrespect it. We did not go lower. We kept having bullish candles. I'm like, why are we doing that if we're actually gonna be bearish? So then we started going higher. I took my long right there. If I just took my long right there and I didn't do anything, I would have won this trade. But what I do, I was like hesitating. I kept saying like, I don't know if I like this trade. Like, I don't know why I do that. That's why I'm telling myself I can't exit trades no more, because I keep doing this. I get in the trade, I'm like hesitating. Oh, is this a good trade? Is this not? I don't want to lose money. And then I exit the trade. And then later, we start going higher. We don't get the reversal sequence right here. We disrespect it. And then I entered the trade again right there. So I entered the trade, and literally I did not get stopped. Look, my stop loss is right here. I did not get stopped. But why did I have a red day, right? I should have won this trade. What happened was, like, I was trading on Topstep. Since I trade micro Nasdaq, which is M and Q, and I trade on Nasdaq, like I look at the charts on Nasdaq. If you look at M and Q, this wick right here actually took out my stop loss, although Nasdaq never did. So I pretty much got scammed on this trade, and later started delivering higher. I got annoyed of that trade. I'm like, why did that happen? So I actually entered the trade again, and then my stop loss, my TP was actually gonna be up here because I want to make back my losses. And I moved my stop loss to break even, because obviously if it starts displacing higher, I don't want to lose the money that I gained and this be more red. So it ended up hesitating because we actually turtle soup this high. So my TP was supposed to initially be there, and I was telling myself, if it get up there, I'm gonna like sell out, but I never did. I took my time, and then I kind of sold out for like a little bit. I kind of lost my profits, and then I sold out a tinier win, and then I was down $50 still. And I got pretty annoyed, but I was like, I can't take any more trades because there's nothing good anymore. And I don't want to keep FOMOing trades. I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. If I actually had my TP to 30 points, I would have been up like 150 that day instead of being negative 50, but I'm like, it is what it is. Here's the live trade here. So what I see here is that, yeah, we re-souped this high. I'm like, okay, this could be a reversal sequence now. That's why I kind of just got out, because I didn't like it too much. It went lower, and then we fully disrespected that candle, and I took my long right there. See, my stop loss is right here. But if I show you guys the Nasdaq chart, let me show you guys real quick. If I show you guys the Nasdaq chart, it never got stopped out. You see how it never got stopped out? But if I replay this, look, the trade, it looks like it's fine, right? We keep scrolling, looks fine. But right here, M and Q charts, it stopped me out. But my stop loss is right here. The Nasdaq chart, it never stopped me out. But the M and Q stopped me out. So I don't know. Like, I just got scammed. I know that sometimes it doesn't always mimic the same thing, but like, this is like some stupid shit. And I tried contacting them, and they didn't say anything. They said things can happen sometimes or whatever, like some AI, like automated stuff, and I can't do anything about it. So I got pretty annoyed, and that's why I decided to enter the trade again. This is my re-entry. I was telling myself, okay, yeah, if we're bearish, or if we're gonna go up, we shouldn't be going back to this low. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to mitigate my losses, because if I lose, I'm just gonna lose like 300, I guess, or I guess 400, like, and still be like, it'll still be considered like a 1 day loss. So I didn't really mind taking a trade again. And then, yeah, keep playing it. My TP was all the way up there, 45 points, because that's pretty much what I risked before, and I'll have to make back all my losses. And then I moved my stop loss to break even, because if we're gonna go down there, I don't want to lose again, right? So we go all the way down there, and we get so close. I get about 30 points, and then we start hesitating, and then I didn't want to lose like my profits, and then yeah, I just sold it right there. Sold out for like, I don't know, 13 points, 15 points, and then I was still like down $50, and I was pretty annoyed. And the trade actually ended up going higher, but I didn't want to move. I don't want to take out my break-even point. but I didn't want to like also lose more money. So I was like, I'm just gonna call it here. Yeah, so that was Wednesday, like a really unfortunate day. And if I just had my trading like normal and I didn't have any like exiting trades or break even, if I kept everything normal and I had my stop loss and just not exiting trades, this day should have been 300 plus 300. This day should have been like negative 200 or close to 200. So I should have still been up like a lot more than what I have right now. And it's just annoying, but it is what it is. And today's trade, I'm gonna just break down my trading view. So I'm gonna go to the bigger time frames, like 15-minute time frame, and we are just kind of just like bullish. We're still pretty bullish, but we do sweep out a high on ES, and then we also have like bearish SMT right here. We have bearish SMT, put it in pre-market right here. Should look something like this high, and then we swept out this high. Yeah, we swept out this. Yeah, we swept out this high. So it looks something like this, and it's actually like delivering us lower. In the morning, we see how we had that bearish SMT, and we just like true displace lower, and then we have this SIBI right here. Although the bigger time frame is bullish, like we still actually are this bullish, but signatures were telling me that we want shorts right now. Although we are going up higher, and we're going up all-time highs, but I did not want a long because the signatures were telling me that we were bearish. Morning happens, and we have this external lower here, and we do end up taking out on Nasdaq. So we take that out. We have bullish SMT right here, and at this point, ES is still like right here. So we take out this small internal, so we have stop rate, but it doesn't deliver higher. We take out this high, we have reversal sequence, we take out this lower here. Like my sequence is, we have this lower here, we invite buyers, we go back down and then re-soup that low, and then we start delivering higher. Or we can just have that lower here, and then we go up higher, and we never come back to sweep this lower here, and then that tells me that we're going to be bullish. But since we never disrespected, we never went through this SIBI right here, it's telling me that we're probably going to be bearish. And we come down, we re-soup this low, we should be going up higher like this, right? And I'm looking at ES. We're kind of slowly downtrending, and we soup this low again. We're delivering higher, but it kind of looks like FOMO. We start failing to deliver higher. So if we're actually going to be bullish, we should go up, we should go displace higher, rebalance, and go up higher, and then disrespect this the SIBI right here. But we keep failing to go higher. We shouldn't have to re-soup this low like a third time and go and then go higher. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take my trade right here. So I pretty much took my trade right over here, and then yeah, my stop loss was like right above this, so like 29 points, and then TP was like 31 points. So that's how it was. And yeah, so we rebalance, we should be going higher now. So since we're not rebalancing, I'm gonna short because I think that we're gonna be bearish now. And yeah, the trade played out. All right, here's the live trade. This is where I entered, and I think I kind of messed up my positions or whatever I did, because I wasn't able to move my stop loss or bracket thing or whatever. So I had to just manually exit the trade. That's why I ended up getting about like 31 points instead of like my 30 points. Pretty similar, but I normally just like this target 30 points or like very close to 30 points. And my stop loss was gonna be above this, yeah, above this right here. And that was a trade. It kind of chopped out, you know, but I was telling myself, yeah, I can't exit the trade anymore. Like, I'm not gonna be stupid, and I'm just gonna take one trade a day. And then if I sell out, I sell out. But I'm telling myself I can't sell out no more. I just gotta let the trade play out. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Pretty much, yeah. TP right there. We start displacing lower, and I sold out. I mean, I could have got a lot more, but I'm just gonna actually stick to my rules. All right, that is the end of this trading week. I'm up $122, and yeah, we are gonna keep this consistency going. And I don't want to like take another trade tomorrow and then somehow maybe lose when it's not like that like high probability. So I'm just gonna call it this week. And yeah, so far so good. I'm just gonna keep just keep journaling, keep studying, and just keep trying my absolute hardest. And yeah, we'll see how this month ends. And what I like to say in every single video, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Keep staying disciplined, keep staying consistent, and let's just get 1% better every day. And I'll see you in the next one.